Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Emmanuel Rubagumya. I'm the author of a book called Wisdom for Decision Making. It's a book that I was in fact instructed by God to write upon this book after reading the book of Proverbs that was written by, most of them written by King Solomon. And he has given a lot of wisdom and instructions to people of that day. And this wisdom today is mine and yours. After reading this book, I had a voice of God that telling me that the people are not much interested to read the Bible, but when you put this wisdom into a book, they can use it and they generate the community that is well understood, that well organized based on the wisdom of God. So I started writing on this book since last year, and the book is already outside and is published, and the book is based on the wisdom for decision making. You see, everyone and everybody needs a wisdom, starting from a maid in somebody's house to the head of the state. He needs a wisdom, a measure of a wisdom in his or her daily activities. Why can we say that? Wisdom that God was talking in the book of Proverbs was beyond being wise or understanding. In wisdom in the Hebrew, it means akraham, which is beyond wisdom and understanding. It is understanding, it's reverence of God Himself. When you understand the fear of God, you have wisdom. When you have a fear of God, automatically you have a wisdom. And this wisdom will help you to stand strong in front of people, even in the front of God. This wisdom, it comes from God Himself, that you can experience it to make decision, to go everywhere, to make communication in all areas that God has given you your territory to take it. Now you can imagine when the King Solomon was appointed to be a king, and he made a sacrifice to God, thousands of bulls of sacrifice, and God was pleased by these sacrifices. And he came to King Solomon and asked him, "What can I give you? Ask me something that you need." And surprisingly, which surprises God Himself and even can surprises whoever can listen to this, King Solomon, he did not ask what we always ask. He asked God something very special, and he asked God, "Give me wisdom so that I can judge your people." And God, after understanding this one, he asked himself and said, "How can a human being in his nature, not saying that you give me the power to kill my enemy, give me the money so that I can be rich, give me all that makes people to see that this person is successful or is proud of anything." He asked something very different, and God was amazed. And God, the Bible says that in the First King chapter 3 verse 9, when he was asking that request for the wisdom, "Give me your servant discernment mind, which is wisdom to govern your people." And in 1 King chapter 4 verse 25, God responded to his wish, and God says that God gave wisdom and understanding beyond the measure and the breathing of mind, like the sand on the seashore. Can you imagine? God gave wisdom not in a single container. He gave him a wisdom that beyond the measure of the mind, like the sand on the shore river. This on the seashore, this is very difficult and to understand. In that wisdom, he has created Solomon to speak 3,000 proverbs, and he has written 1,005 songs. Because of the wisdom, he has managed to conquer the nations. People, different nations has come to see him and understand his wisdom. So the Bible says in the Proverbs chapter 4 verse, in all seek the wisdom, because when the wisdom has come over to you, everything is already been given. In wisdom, it's the treasure of mind. Wisdom is gold in your mind that you can extract and get everything that you need. That the Bible says that in all get wisdom and understanding. When you understand, you make a right decision. When you understand, you don't react, you respond. Get wisdom and understanding. God bless you. This is Pastor Emmanuel, who loves you so much. Bless you.